hungry? I've got just what a weary traveler needs.
Come to Yorinto Shandas and buy fish, only the best and fresh from the Red Sea.
Apples, dates,
Well,
bananas,
that's one of the
freshest
upsides of being an
fruits right from the
arcanist.
farmer's
You don't
coast
need to
and
be a bulk of
Doomville.
muscle to defend yourself against a pack of wolves. Plus, back in those days, the roads were safer by far. All these brigands, the frenzied Vatirs, the lost ones, that's new, for whatever reason. Well, they weren't exactly hostile to me, but it was the small things. Looks, talk going on behind my back. Over time, that just gets to you. But you know, I don't think I can blame them, especially with the village folk. The word magic is always mentioned together with wild magic, Orbeus, and devastated cities. And all of a sudden, here I am, suddenly one of them who can do those things, even though I don't have Eterna blood. How is that supposed to fit into their worldview? They can't really know better.
Something will never change.
Yeah. That's just how it is.
As I said, I don't want to talk about it. Sorry. I probably made it sound worse than it was. I've heard that on Niram, magically gifted people get driven out of their village, or worse. I guess I should consider myself lucky. Sure, take a look.
Fruits, vegetables.
Walk
bread
blessed.
fresh from the oven. Treat yourself.
Hungry for arcane secrets? I have books, scrolls, potions, anything for friends of path-abiding magic.
Morala's blessings, my friend. Well, flee isn't exactly the right word for it. I call it tactical relocalization. Only a stupid businessman will try to sell spices amidst a civil war.
Hungry? I've got just what a
Oh,
weary traveler
well,
needs.
after those rumors about the Lightborn's death started, the council members must have thought, now's the time for power struggles. Very stupid, if you ask me, and very bad for the economy. Thank the sun I was one of the few who fled early enough. But this madness has cost far too many lives. Far too many.
If it's clam and fish you seek, then come and take a good long peek.
We always go too easy on this guy.
Well, they are blasphemy. What else? The gods have reigned win for millennia. Whoever thinks one could just kill the gods as they could kill a rabbit must be another fool. Farewell.
Well.
Monsieur?
Hello. Hello. Move along. Huh?
Greetings. Well, I take it you know of Grandmaster Aranthiel's return already. Word has it he spent half an eternity in prison in your country. But let me tell you, that man hasn't lost an inch of his resolve. That's admirable, really. Aye, many and hardly any good ones. The streets are swarming with highwaymen and brigands these days, more than I've seen in all the years I've served now. What's happening to this world, I wonder? Seems everyone is eager to go at each other's throats. It's a shame.
We always go to
I don't need to tell you about that mad magister, do I? The whole city talks about nothing else. And honestly, if even a keeper of the Holy Order can fall victim to this red madness, or whatever they call it now, then Malphas have mercy on us. Let me think. Ah yes, this young woman who owns the gallery in the South Quarter looked a little distraught when I last saw her. I think business isn't going so well. Maybe you could try to talk to her, see if there's anything you can do. Walk blessed.
Huh? Yeah, as... If...
A visitor. Take your time, look around. Can't you tell? The floorboards can barely stand the pressure. Jokes aside, look around. We do not. In the old days, people cared more for the history of our country. But since this Red Madness thing and Aranthiel's return, the number of visitors has sadly declined steadily. But that's just how it is. Well, aren't you direct? You're an outlander, aren't you? I can tell. But to answer your question, the Order funds this museum. They quite rightfully see it as a memorial to Enderalian culture. Walk blessed, my sir.
As if.
Walk blessed. Walk blessed. Walk blessed.
A visitor. Take round.
Just have to live with it.
Now where did I find that?
Kirash, what gave me away? My skin or my accent? Well, I'll have to work on my disguise then. Jokes aside, I am from Kaira, but I was only 6 years old when my commune came to this country, and I'll have seen my 60th winter next month, so I suppose that makes me as... Oh, there... You can say what you will about Enderal, but at least it's peaceful.
Hey, wait a minute, you... Never mind. Oh,
Yeah.
you're
As if I didn't tell
an
them all
outlander, aren't
already.
you? From
Where
Kilei.
did I put it?
Your skin, it looks, different. I mean, no offense, really. I'm just, well, here. Narum, you say? Huh. But still, your mother must have told you a lot about her homeland, didn't she? Say, is it true that on Kilei, even the door handles of the slum houses are coated with gold? I've heard the Blue Islands Coalition is so rich that they can afford to command a mercenary army large enough to fight an army of seraphs. Huh. I see. That makes sense, though. You need to be reckless to get rich. You know, once this chaos in the world is over, I want to go travel myself. Who knows? Maybe a captain will hire me as a deckhand. Anyway, thanks for your time. Walk blessed.
Is it important?
Monsieur. Greetings. Walk blessed.
Wait, you're a traveler, aren't you? Did you happen to see my husband, Hallis? Tall, brown hair, chin beard. He runs our farm near landlord Borek's place and has been gone for days.
Walk blessed.
Walk blessed, my sir. Ah, you're Naramese, aren't you? I know that accent. People say your country has been reunited again. But apparently the one who's now ruling it is a monster. He burns down temples and crucifies priests. That's insane, isn't it?
Evening.
Walk blessed, my sir.
Evening.
Hey, wait a moment. You're the Naramese, aren't you? The Outlander. Well, let's put it this way. I have a pair of eyes here and there, and it's always good to know who comes into this city and when they do so. Help. You're an unfamiliar face, and this is just what I need. Let me make it short. I'm a businessman, and my specialties are the liquid pleasures. Beer, to call a child by its name. In Ark, most inns only pour 2 drinks. On the one hand, my beer. On the other hand, Rivervale Ale. Dalsarker honey wine is what they like to call that swill. Now, the thing is, the Riverville Brewery and I have a deal going. And unfortunately, the new vine dresser respects that deal as much as the Rolata respect the righteous path. Now this is why I want your help. I need someone to aid me in serving some retributive justice, so to speak. A lot. Depending on how good you do, we can even talk about letting you in as a shareholder of my brewery. With small parts, of course. But as I said, that depends on how you do. Now look at that. Aren't you curious? That's good. I like that. It's simple. 7 barrels of beer per tavern and per week from me. 7 barrels of wine from him. No tricks. Correct. That way, we maintain balance. Should an inn order more than these 7 barrels, either I or the vinery inform each other about it first. The fact is, that new vine dresser doesn't care about that deal at all. All he does is walk around saying things like how he'll grow the business, how rivalry adds spice, and other Kalian horse shit like that. And unfortunately, some people seem to fall for him. One innkeeper hasn't ordered from me for 3 weeks, and now pours only ale instead. Wonderful! Here, this is a flask of highly concentrated vinegar. Sneak into the basement of Fat Leorin's Inn. That's one of the inns that fools talked into only buying ale, and pour that into the big mead barrel. And, I probably don't need to say this, but still, not a word to anyone. Get back to me once it's all taken care of, and we'll talk coin.
Work, work, work.
Oh, you're here. I, didn't know you were on patrol today, too.
Hi. Normally I wouldn't be, but Howard's sick, so I pitched in for him. How are things? Any troubles?
No. Nothing worth mentioning. There were these Killian sailors who got pretty loud earlier this week, but Gilbert and Mira got it under control.
Ah, that's Chileans for you. Dressed up like some shit-faced artist
don't
with a
get any
bucket of paint
younger.
over their clothes. And always making trouble. Anyway,
Really need that
keep your chin up, boy. You're doing good work.
Thanks, friend. I'll see you around.
Good pipe of peace weed. Jesus, why is that stuff so expensive?
Now, where did I put that?
Huh? Wait, I think I know you. You work for the Order, don't you? Why are those wild mages up in the temple? Malthus, forgive my doubts, but Grandmasters side with heretics. It just doesn't add up. Light fades away at the end of the day. Ta-dum-dum.
Greetings. Walk blessed. Well, where did I put that?
Huh?
Malphas's blessings.
Move along.
Huh? What do you want?
Son child.
A penny, my sir. Please, just one penny. Please, I'm so hungry.
An obulus, my sir, please. The Lord will redeem you for your kindness.
Foreigners.
What are you looking at? You
Yes?
Hello.
Yeah? What do you want? Uh-huh.
What are you looking at?
Leave me be.
Foreigners.
Tough times indeed.
Bloody flesh muggins.
Just where did I put it?
Sunchild.
Move along. Huh? Huh?
What? Well, yeah, that's what I'd call myself. Even though I'd wager those fine misers and dames of the sickle would disagree.
That's just how they
Let me put it this way. If you're looking for equipment, I'm sure I'll have a thing or two which might pique your interest. And I'm not averse to a good find of yours.
Why is that stuff so expensive?
Borrowed items? I'm not sure what you mean. As you like. Safe travels.
I really need that new herbal essence for my hair. Yeah, as if.
Tips. Just be wary if you're outside city walls. I guess you've noticed as much already, but this country has seen better days. Don't ask. The wolves act as if they've been cursed, attacking anything and anyone on sight, and killing game. Oh, blazes. Where's this supposed to lead?
What? Oh, does he now?
Sunchild.
Good old Milbert and his silver tongue. Now he has found himself a lackey to do his dirty work for him.
Why is that stuff so expensive?
Let's make this short. I'll keep the key. No idea what he told you, but it wasn't the truth. Because if it were, you sure as fuck wouldn't be here. Milbert. I'm sure he told you about the raid on our village, didn't he? Well, there's one thing he didn't tell you. After those fuckers killed our parents and tried to break into our house, he left me behind. Took all the valuables he could carry, and just ran away. If I hadn't managed to flee, he wouldn't have shed a fucking tear for me. But since fate was so kind to me, things turned out differently. I made it out alive and walked all the way to Ark, where I thought he was. So, you'd think he was glad to see me when I found him in these tunnels, wouldn't you? Well, you're wrong. He let me sleep in the room he paid for from our parents' money, but made me feel as if it was a privilege. And guess what? That hasn't changed. Until today. Yes, he pays for my room in the barracks, but that's about it.
Sunchild.
Now, a good pipe of peace, Jesus, why is that stuff so expensive?
Yes, but...
Huh. As much as I hate to say it, you might have a point there. But it's just... Oh, fuck it. Alright then. I hid the key in one of the barrels close to the entrance to the pit. It's not like there's much money left anyway. Just do whatever is necessary. I don't care.
Yeah,
Their
as
stocks
if.
were running low, yet they endured their woe.
Close to the entrance of the pit, there are some barrels. I hid it there. Go. And do what you have to do.
Is it important? I think I've seen you before, haven't I? You work for the Order. Do you know who those wild mages up in the temple are? I mean, sure, if the Grand Master trusts them, who am I to doubt his decision? But still, I don't know.
Close to the entrance of the pit, there are some barrels. I hid it there.
All right then, bring it on.
What are you doing
Oh,
here?
sod it. That
Go
could've
ogle
gone
someone
better.
else.
Close to the entrance of the pit, there are some barrels. I hid it there. Go. And do what you have to do.
Huh. You're not from around here, are you? I know that accent.
Live to tell about it.
Close to the entrance of the pit, there are some barrels. I hid it there. Go. And do what you have to do.
Walk blessed, my sir.
Wipe the smile off your face, 'cause he ambushes you when you least expect.
Close to the entrance of the pit, there are some barrels. I hid it there. Go. And do what you
A
have
foreigner, huh? Well, you've chosen a strange time to visit this country.
You're an outlander, aren't you? From, of course not, my sir. Forgive me, I didn't mean to offend you.
For pathless writings and treasures, the earth opens up under your feet. You'll find no gold, but eternal greed. Down in the deep, down in the dark.
My sir?
Close to the entrance of the... There are some barrels. I hid it...
Huh?
Go.
Welcome to the Jewel of the Undercity. How may I be of service? What? Leaving? Okay.
The light fades away at the end of the day.
Foreigners.
move along. You're from the surface, aren't you? They say that Taylor Aranthil came back. Let's hope he knows who rules this place as well as the Truchessa did.
Bloody steel crabs. Always in the way of progress.
He'll come around. He has to. Yes.
What is it, Sunchild? Yes, yes, yes. Just move along, will you? What? Fair enough. Maybe there's a trick or two I could show you, but trust me, they don't come cheap. Well then. What? Fair enough. Maybe there's a trick or... Fair enough. Maybe there's a trick or two I could show you. Me. They don't come cheap.
That's a dress you're wearing there, son-child. I'd be careful. Some people down here would kill for something like that. A son-child, huh? Word of advice. Don't go sauntering about dark alleys down here, and watch your pockets.
Steel crabs, always in the way of progress.
My sir.
Hello, handsome.
My sir. Niramis, aren't you? What a pleasure.
A penny, my sir? Please, just one penny.
Some people just don't know their path.
A foreigner, huh? What a surprise.
Relata Shara, you know why we're here.
The shadow tax is due. My sir, I'm sorry, but the past moons haven't been kind to us, and...
Do you want protection?
Yes, of course, my sir. We want protection.
Then pay. We're keeping our end of the bargain. Now it's your turn.
Is as if I had a bloody choice.
I'll just pretend I didn't hear that.
Of course. Forgive me for my insolence, my sir. You'll have the money by tomorrow.
See? It can be so simple.
Bloody wench thinks she's Vatra incarnate. She'll get what's coming to her soon.
I swear! Someone have some fun.
Flank it!
Eine Kröte!
Shit! You'll fucking burn for this, I swear! Wait, someone's there.
Penny, my sir. Please, just Penny.
The Desert King. Oh well. Dark as the sun, light as the night. Thousand raindrops, red and small. Lo, from the velvet sky they fall. Waka waka. She smiles into the desert moon and
Watless.
puke. Oh, whoa! What? What the? I beg your pardon? But, by the righteous path, this is incredible. I've never heard anything like this before. Tell me, my friend, where did you learn this? Who taught you poetry? Blazes, you're self-taught. Malthus truly did bless you with talent. Tell me, may I interpret your poem? It's just I have to. Well then, I hope this is not too much of a leap, but does your first line, the one with the dancing elder between fire and ice, deal with the socio-sexual isolation of old people in feudal societies? I may be wrong, but that was the first thought that came to my head. No, not at all. I was particularly moved by how you used onomatopoeia in line 4 and 6. Do these brutal noises at the end of each verse symbolize the hedonistic, violent way of life among the common people who have absolutely no regard for the lonely man? Phew. Well, that's a tough one. To me, it sounds like the inner voice of a murderer. Yes, exactly. He celebrates his bloodthirsty way of life. In the fangs of violence, my heart laughs. And then, suddenly, justice ends him, which is once again conveyed through those guttural noises. And I have to say, how you use the uneven number of verses as a metaphor for the discord that results from such a lifestyle is nothing short of brilliant. If that's what you meant by it, of course. You did, didn't you? Well, you know what? They wouldn't. The common people, they don't even understand when I tell them I'm a poet. Poet, they ask? What kind of profession is that? So now I simply tell them I'm an innkeep. That is something they are able to grasp with their limited intellect. Easy answers. That's what people long for. But you know what? I would rather die hungry than become one of those soulless pot-boiler artists who make a fortune off their stupid stories. Like Jonas Schmid does. Do you know him? Mundane rubbish. That's all he writes. But you'll find it on every bookshelf. It's a disgrace. Pure and simple. What? What kind of question is that? How can something that so many people like not be rubbish? Of course! Not everyone has been blessed with an artist's intellect, you know. There are two kinds of writers. Small minds who give the common people fodder that helps them feel smart, and true artists who want more from life. Those who create, with no greed for gold and fame, bound solely by the calling of the muse. Of course I am. I wish it weren't true, but it is. If only there were more people like us.
This is
Art!
Midnight. But... in cobblestone and excretion, between darkness and light.
Yes?
Yes? Yes? Oh well.
Hello. Figured as much. What do you want? Safe travels.
Yes?
So many strange faces.
An outlander.
Well,
What are
isn't
you
it
doing
nice?
in this part of the city? Shouldn't you be, I don't know, somewhere else?
Fine vintage.
Pathless ones all over the place. It's a shame.
The best wine in all of Enderal. Come, give it a try.
Oi. What? Who are you? And what are you doing with that beautiful barrel? That is nice of you know. But I think today is your lucky day. For 50 pennies, I will forget what I saw here. What? That's not how this works, you know. Just wait until the others hear about what you did.
Huh? Huh?
In the shackles of lust, presented by the poets.
Yes?
On rocks. Stood amidst the sea.
Yes? What are you...
Ancient times. May his light guide you.
Walk blessed.
Malthus blessings, monsieur. Are you looking for something to read? By the, put that away! Are you mad? Don't go around showing these to people like a bloody bouquet. Well, apart from the fact that the pathless murderer wrote them, they're forbidden. I once had an idiot of an assistant who had the marvelous idea of buying these on the black market and selling them to intellectuals. Probably thought it'd impress me. Would have gotten us both into the Undercity if I hadn't noticed it before the Order did. Well, they haven't always been. You know the story behind them, don't you? At first, the Order reprinted them, thinking it would be a wonderful scare story to keep people on the righteous path. However, that didn't work out as they thought it would. People were fascinated by the story rather than appalled by it, and some even started imitating his crimes. You know, killing criminals for justice. Some bards even wrote songs about the Butcher of Ark, path-abiding on the surface, but full of morbid fascination underneath. After some years, yes, it was Truchessa Nataro del Verum, actually, who issued the decree. Nowadays, owning these books is forbidden and punished by a significant prison sentence, and the Order tries to burn every single issue they get their hands on. Well, if they had, you wouldn't be holding one, my friend, would you? Blazes, did you listen to a word I said? You're not getting any here if that's what you're asking. Look for them if your life depends on it, but leave me and the other path-abiding merchants out of it. Ah, and you might be careful parading around with these for another reason as well. The Order isn't the only one looking for them. Just some moons ago, the 2 guards protecting the original scripture were murdered and the book taken. Yes, the one the Butcher of Ark wrote himself. I assume the thieves were hoping it contained the forbidden passage about Jael Tannerson's initiation ritual, but as far as I know, not even the original has it. Well, long story short, you're treading on dangerous ground here. If it's a story you want, I recommend you get yourself something else to read. You name it, I got it. You name it, I got it. You name it, I got it. Malphus blessings, monsieur. Are you looking for something to read?
Desert King. Dark as the
Walk blessed.
May his light guide. Thousand raindrops, red and small. Lo, from the velvet sky they fall. Waka waka.
Hear my words, O path-abiding people of this holy city. A miracle has happened, a miracle that must have been, due to its sheer glory, brought forth by Malthus himself. Telor Ardenfiel has returned. Yes, you have heard right. Heir to the throne, son of the Lord.
Anything to impress the path-abiding
His hereditary son returns to his position as Grand Master.
Come to Yorinto Shamgash and buy fish. Only the best and fresh from the Red Sea.
Vegetables, bread fresh from the oven. Yourself.
Yeah. That's just how it is.
Men, that's just how they
Huh?
are.
Can I help you?
Hello.
Through these troubled times, cherish, oh brothers and sisters.
Apples, dates, bananas, the freshest fruits right from the
Can I
Farmer's
help you?
Coast and Duneville.
Is it?
Huh? Can I help you? Yeah. It's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
Hey! You're an adventurer, aren't you? Have you been to... Oh, how do they say it? Melee? My dad told me that's where the petrified live.
spices.
Greetings. Do you need a potion to refresh your... Sure, take a look. Fuck blast.
Renard Shalom. Of course,
Just
Sherry.
where did I put it? Hello.
Morale, spices, rugs, delicacies, only the best. Straight from Kile. Take a look. Farewell.
Hungry for arcane secrets? I have books, scrolls, potions, anything for friends of path-abiding men.
How may I? Yes? Of course.
Huh?
My sir?
All for the well-dressed my sir. Walk all your heart could ever desire. Take a look. May his light guide you. Come back if you find the time. All your heart could ever desire. Take a look. May guide you. Come back if you find the time.
Huh? Can I help?
Morale, spices, rugs, delicacies, only the best. Straight from Kile. Take a look. Farewell.
May your path... always be even.
We always go too easy on this guy.
Hungry? I've got just what a weary traveler needs.
Potatoes gone.
Monsieur?
Some shifts never end.
Walk west.
Not now. Pity. He was a good man.
My sir? A foreigner, huh? What a
You're
surprise.
from the surface, aren't you? They say that Taylor Aranthil came back. Let's hope he knows who rules this place, as well as the Truchessa did.
A foreigner, huh? What a surprise.
Well, must be exhausting to watch us working our asses off, Sunchild.
Do you hear it? Do you hear him talking to us through the depths? It's him! It's the Black Guardian!
Move along.
Come to bed. Talk to Russia.
Here to bed, eh? Trust me, that sissy I'm fighting tonight wields his sword like a soup ladle. I'd place your money on me.
What? That's all you got? Come on. Fucking piece of shit.
Bloody vermin, all of them.
Orbulus, my sir, please.
I'll fucking crush you.
Keep walking.
You don't look like you belong here.
Now there's a treat for the eye. What do you say, darling? Want to spend some time together?
War on Nerum. War on Kile. Red madness.
A real
What is
pretty
wrong with
thing
this
you
world?
are. We should spend some time together.
Uh-huh.
What do you want? Grandma Rasha's home for lost kittens. Honestly, if you need to ask, then you sure as fuck don't belong here. Go back to your bathing houses and galleries, sunchild. Ooh, how eloquent. You're from the surface, aren't you? No, don't say anything, I can tell. No cave dweller gets that much sun on his pretty face. So, you want to fight, huh? Oh, you're the sneaky type, aren't you? That look in your eyes. The constant twitching in your fingers. I can tell. Fine. Why not? I don't care about style, as long as you can fight. You do know that we're not doing tumbles down here, right? If you fight well, you can make a lot of money fighting here. But if you don't, well, you can imagine. Usually, yeah. Sometimes the loser pleads for mercy, but the crowd doesn't like it. Oh, sure. Sometimes they even come down here and read us quotes from the verses. Jokes aside, I couldn't care less about what the Order does or doesn't know. Down here, the rules are different. Well, for what it's worth, I don't particularly enjoy seeing some baby-faced boy have his head taken from his shoulders either. But these are the rules. And if the stakes weren't as high, everybody would join the party in hopes for treasure. And frankly, for some people, the pit offers a chance at something they wouldn't find elsewhere. The chance for a better life. But I don't think you, as a sun child, would understand. Huh, alright. First of all, you'll need to sign this, though. If you can read and write, sign with your name. If not, with a cross. Thank you. Then we can start right away. And, one more thing. I always found this a bit silly, but the crowd always wants a name they can shout to the ring when you're bashing someone's head in. You know, the fighter, the butcher, stuff like that. So, what do you want? Yeah, that might work. I like it. Fair enough. If you want, you can dive right into the ring. There'll be a pack fight in a couple of hours. Yeah, also called Last Man Standing wins. 3 to 6 fighters in the ring, dog eat dog. Well, that depends on the bets, so I can't tell you yet. But if you win, it'll be well worth it. Tell me when you're ready to fight. Yes? Eager, aren't you? Good. Just go down to the training dummies. I'll call you when we begin.
Mesdames and messieurs, a cordial welcome to the Dust Pit. You know who I am, I know who you are, and above all, I know why you are here today. Because you want to see a fight! Today, there are 4 rookies in the ring, and they all share the same dream, to become the champion of the arena. Ah, can you see them shiver, the sweat glistening on their foreheads? They are afraid, and rightfully so, because they know only one of them will leave the pit on both legs. Mesdames and messieurs, I proudly present Kata Tanner's daughter, called the Storm. Simael Roth, called the Vagabond. And Thomas Shagar, also known as the Derwish. And last but not least, the unknown warrior who is only known by his moniker, the Wanderer. Now, enough of the words. Fight!
What do you want? Eager, aren't you? Good. Just go down to the training dummies. I'll call you when we begin.
Mesdames and messieurs, a cordial welcome to the Dust Pit. You know who I am, I know who you are, and above all, I know why you are here today. Because you want to see a fight! Today, there are 4 rookies in the ring, and they all share the same dream, to become the champion of the arena. Ah, can you see them shiver, the sweat glistening on their foreheads? They are afraid, and rightfully so, because they know only one of them will leave the pit on both legs. Mesdames and messieurs, I proudly present Kata Tanner's daughter, called the Storm. Simael Roth, called the Vagabond. And Tamas Shagar, also known as the Dervish. And last but not least, the unknown warrior who is only known by his moniker, the Wanderer. Now, enough of the words. Fight! Not bad. Now, enough of the words. Fight! Not bad. Now, enough of the words. Fight! Ouch!
I'm one of them.
A penny, my sir? Please, just one penny.
You know the rules, Russia. If we don't get the money until tomorrow, there will be consequences. So handle it.
But... fine. I'll see what I can do.
Good go. Relata Shera. Well fought.
Ah, you. Well fought, really. Here's your share. Pardon my language, but none of your fucking business. Well, aren't you a piece of work? Still got blood and dust on your skin and already begging for the next battle. Come by in a couple of days and ask again, will you? I got things to take care of. So long.
From the upper city, huh? You got guts walking around with all that stuff down here.
What do you want?
Come to bets. Talk to Russia.
Keep walking.
What? That's all you got? Come on.
My sir, you look as though you have a kind heart. Please, spare a penny for me. Just one.
Pity.
Him.
He was a good man.
It's the Black Guardian. Don't you hear it?
Move.
You're from the surface, aren't you? They say that Teeler Aranthil came back. Let's hope Usu rules this place as well as the Truchessa did.
You're not one of the Relata's mercenaries, are you? Word has it they're hiring again. I'd give them a wide berth if I were ye. Yes. Would you like some fresh fish? All a hungry soul could ever long for. The last penny right out your pocket. May the Lightborn guide your steps. A Sunchilder. I bet you can't. Those fools cut their guts open in the dust pit. Well, that's the only reason you snobs ever come down here.
Penny, my sir. Please, just
You're
one
not from
penny.
here, are you? I heard you talk.
You're not one of the... That's as mercenaries, are you? Word has it they're hiring again. I'd give them a wide berth if I were you.
Hey! You're an adventurer, aren't you? Have you been to... Oh, how do they say it?
Hmm? All right, Sunchild. Stop right there. Hand over your money, and we might let you live. Play the hero, and... well, you fill in the blanks.
The roulada.
Our father wasted his entire pay on booze again, and now we can't pay the tax. And the voices said last time that there'd be consequences if it happened again.
Arab, what?
Fuck, Logan, he's right. We're pathless, yeah, but have we really sunk so low?
Great speech, Arab. And what in blazes are we supposed to do if those masked lunatics set fire to our hut tomorrow? You really are from above, aren't you? Everybody who lives down here needs to pay the relata a cut of his earnings. But since our father's concern ends with the next bottle of brandy, we haven't been able to pay for 2 moons in a row now. Oh yeah, of course! I'm sure Grandmaster Enderal himself will come to our aid, riding on a winged steed. $48 pennies. It's 16 a month, and we weren't able to pay the last 2 times they came around. And tomorrow the next pay's due. But... fine. Come on, Arab. We'll find a way. Somehow.
In al bed, sorry. In al bed, sorry.
Relata Shirah, sleeper.
You're from up there, aren't you? Can hardly remember what it looks like.
Oh, stupid sheep. All of them.
foreigner, huh? What a surprise.
What do you want? To cock at me? Just leave. Please.
You're not one of the Relata's mercenaries, are you? Word has it they're hiring again. I'd give them a wide berth if I were ye.
Huh? Sure thing.
Well, yeah, that's what I'd call myself. Let me put it this way. If you're looking for equipment, I'm sure borrowed items? I'm not sure what you mean. Safe travels. What? As you like. Safe travels.
Hey, bloody wench thinks she's Vaster incarnate.
Blazes, damn it, this is ridiculous.
It's called wine, Nathalia. 30 per sheep, and not 1 penny less.
Oh, let the flesh maggots have you.
A real pretty thing you are.
What?
We should spend some time together.
I don't see how that concerns you. Don't you have some theatre play to attend to, Sunchild? Help me? Well, I doubt that. That is unless you have a pouch with 300 pennies to give away. Oh, and maybe 2 sheaves of God's tongue to go with it. I don't know. I'm sorry. You seem like an upright kind of fellow, but I can tell you're from the surface. And I'm just having a hard time believing a Sunchild actually cares about my problems. You're really nosy, you know that. But fine, what bad can it do? That son of a Virtue over there, Cabal Thorwall, he's the only merchant in the Undercity who still has Vinroot in his stocks. But since he knows that, he sells it for a price that would have upper city snobs running away screaming. Well, and if the apothecary in the pest house doesn't get new roots soon, the infected they treat there will start dying like flies within a day. Sure, by day, and by night I work as the Grandmaster's personal Kalian dancer. Jokes aside, nah, I'm just an errand girl. But down here, having paid work is already something to feel blessed for. They're good, and they do, aye. But that's by far not enough. Especially since the cloister of the League up north has been snowed in for moons now. And as noble as their intentions are, they only have so much coin without their League backing them up. You're no alchemist, are you? Aye, red vine root is the only thing that can help get those flesh maggots out of an infected body. I repeat, can. Even with a proper treatment, most people don't make it through. Of course he does. But he sees an opportunity to get rich quick, and so he uses it. He's always been like that. Maybe you could, aye? I guess it'll be worth a shot. We need at least 10 sheaves so that the apothecary can make use of them. And I don't want to seem ungrateful, but don't expect to get anything in return for your help. Huh? Well, fine then. Good luck.
Bloody rats. Eating the last penny right out your pocket.
A real pretty thing you are. We should spend some time together. Would you look at that? A visitor from the surface. Want a bit of advice? Play by the rules.
It burns.
Oh, by the name of the sun. Won't this ever stop? Tell Nathalia, the apothecary, or whoever sent you that the price stays. It does actually, yes. But it does not change the fact that I need to live somehow too. And that 300 per sheaf is already a fair price. Go on. Ask those upper city merchants. You're lucky if they sell it below 500. Listen, I know exactly what you think. This ruthless bastard, how greedy, how evil, and so on and so forth. But that's not how it is, believe me. So, back to business. Are you looking for supplies? If not, just shove off.
Huh?
Now there's a treat for the eye. What do you say, doll? A real pretty thing you are. We should spend some time together. Isn't this nice? A sun child graces us with its presence. Conduct yourself, baby. This isn't...
Hello. It burns.
Move on.
Move along.
but I just don't have that much. What the blazes do you expect me to do? Please, my dame, you need to understand.
And you need to understand that we're just the messengers. A debt that you don't pay is a debt we can't pay to the Father. And the last thing we want to do is disappoint the Father. Or do we, Roban?
We don't.
500 pennies until next week. After that, we will make sure this corpse pit finally lives up to its name. Understood?
Yes, my dame. Of course.
Glad to hear that. You'll hear from us.
What the? You? What the? You? Listen, for your own good, I advise you to just turn around. This is nothing you want to get involved in. It really isn't. No. I was simply naive, and now I have to live with the consequences. About 2 years ago, my son died. He drowned in the canals. That whole thing, I couldn't handle it. Business went to shit, and so did I. And when I was finally able to think straight again, I looked for help. Yes, I suppose you can figure out the rest. Yes, what other choice do I have? As pathetic as it sounds, right now the apothecary and their infected are the only reliable source of income I have, especially with that whole red madness thing going on the surface. If you can say that, you don't know who we're talking about. I hope you're not being serious, as if those redcoats would risk getting their shiny armor dirty. Yes, I know, but 10 pennies less and I can't pay back the next rate. It doesn't matter what I do, it's the wrong thing. Good question. What now? You're giving me the money? Just like that? Why? By the righteous path, I will not forget this. Thank you, really.
bloody wench thinks she's battering
Huh?
Well, she'll get what's coming to her. Soon.
Men, that's
Huh?
just how they are.
You did? This is good. This is really good. Now let us hope he doesn't lower it to 99 pennies per sheaf. Thank you, Sunchild. You saved a lot of lives today.
Penny right out your pocket.
Birds.
Huh?
Bloody fools. Just had to play this.
It's for my hair.
Huh?
Relata Shira, sleeper. Would you look at that? From the surface. Want a word of advice? Play by the rules.
Well, look at that. A Sunchild graces me with its presence. What can I do for you? From everywhere and nowhere. Whoever sets foot in my store was never here, and whoever buys from me has never existed. Do you hear me, Sunchild?
Leave me be. Hello.
Just where did I put it? Woman thinks she's for two.
Please, just leave me be.
Foreigners.
Please, I'm so hungry.
Get any younger.
Work. An outlander? Isn't this nice?
Wonderful. I can't wait to see what that stupid innkeeper has to say about the Rivervale Ale after tonight. Here's your reward, 40 pennies. And, as promised, a paper that marks you as a shareholder of the brewery. That should keep you motivated to stay silent about this in the meantime.
Good pipe of peace, man. Jesus, why is that stuff so expensive?
All right. I suppose you're right. Here's a little extra.
You all over the city. The commander wants to see you.
Commander Aaron, you mean? Why?
The light fades
Nothing to be
away
scared
at the
of, I'm
end
sure.
of the day.
At least, sound like it would be. Just report to her after the next muster, alright?
Huh. Alright, will do. Thanks for telling me.
Don't mention it. Take care of yourself, boy.
Work. Now, a good pipe of peace weed. Jesus, why is that stuff so expensive? Good pipe of peace weed. Jesus, why is that stuff so expensive? What blessed, my sir?
you are. You broke the law, and you will not get away with this. Pay your fine right now, or you're headed straight to prison. All right. Let the prison cell teach you a lesson. Hand over your weapons and come with me. Stay where you are. You broke the law, and you will not get away with this. Pay your fine right now, or you're headed straight to prison. Good. But it is Malphas and the righteous path you ought to repent to. Go to a temple and ask for forgiveness, and never do something like this again.
Probably think she's Vatira incarnate. Well met. Lovely day, isn't it?
Monsieur?
Yes?
We always go too easy on this gun.
What? Did you say something? No, I'm perfectly fine. This is a grave, and I'm kneeling in front of it. I couldn't be better.
It's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. My sister, Gadia, I don't know if you've heard about it, but there was this incident in the temple. The Red Madness. And you've heard about it. My sister. She was a novice, just as I am. And she... You know, she met this boy. He was only of the manufacturer's path, and neither our parents nor the Holy Order would have approved. She wanted to leave the city with him. Travel the lands, just like in the bard songs. I called her a fool. I told her that it was our path to serve the Order, and that leaving here would be a sin. 3 days later, it happened. She sat in the first row in Europe. You know. You say it as if it were far-fetched. But it is my fault. Without me, she would be with that boy in Dunville, building a new life. It is my fault she was in the lecture that day. No matter how I twist and turn it. This is how it is. Easy for you to say. Anyway, I should go back to the temple. Thank you for your words. Walk blessed.
Keep walking.
What?
You're a foreigner, aren't you? I wish I'd have crossed the Red Sea once, or seen Kira, the Grand Bazaar. Ah, well. My sir?
A foreigner, huh? Well, you've chosen a strange time to visit this country.
Yes? Listen, do not take this personally, but I have business to attend to. If you're an outlander and want to learn something about our guild, go to the library or talk to the quartermaster.
Malphas's blessings.
An outlander? What are you doing in this part of the city? Shouldn't you be, I don't know, somewhere else?
Walk blessed, my child. How may I help you?
My sir.
Huh? What do you...
Monsieur?
Yeah. It's not as if I didn't tell them that already.
That's just how it is. Everything was better in the old days.
Can I help you?
Cielo Aranthiel has returned. Truly smiles upon us.
This holy ground outla-
There you are. Magister Karus has been looking for you.
Carus? Why's that?
I don't know, but I think it's about the tome he wanted you to transcribe.
Ah, I thought... Well, never mind. By the way, have you seen this new Merimese mage woman? Pegas, or whatever her name was.
I've heard about her, yes. She's the Scarab, isn't she?
Yes, that's what she looks like at least. But she's from Ostia, just like that Messier Firespark and the Coalman Sharim. Honestly, I don't know what to think of all of this. Wild mages here in the temple? Malphus bless the Grandmaster, but... where's this supposed to lead us?
Yeah, I know what you mean. But don't worry so much. I'm certain the Grandmaster knows what he's doing. Now go, before the Magister comes to get you himself.
Yes, of course. Walk blessed, sister.
You're always so formal. Who are you?
Have you heard it? Apparently the Blue Islands Coalition sent an emissary here to Enderal, despite the wars. They are bold. You've got to give them that.
Move along. Huh?
An outlander. What are you doing? Part of the city. Shouldn't you be, I don't know, somewhere else? An outlander. What are you doing in this part of the city? Shouldn't you be...
This is holy ground, outlander.
else?
You do not belong here. Yes.
Walk blessed.
Of course, sister. I completely forgot. Oh, Euro, you damned old fool. I guess I should be lenient with her. Here, I think I owe you this for your time.
Yes.
Now, excuse me. We have a lot to do here.
Huh?
What?
Oh, hello. You're the companion of that mercenary, aren't you? Dalveric, or whatever his name is. I don't want to be disrespectful, but are times so bad that the Order needs to resort to hiring mercenaries? I just don't know.
What?
Huh?
What? What?
That's beyond me. Yes, it makes sense. This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
Thou art my light, my glimmer at the horizon. Thy name is my sacrament, and thy path I will honor, in life as in death. Yes. Is this important?
Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
You. Good to see you.
Pathlessness wherever you look. Where is this supposed to lead? Huh?
This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here. This is holy ground, Outlander. You do not belong here.
Huh? What do you want?
Oh, hello. You're the companion of that mercenary.
Greetings. You don't seem familiar. You're here for business, I assume. Well then, I am Torius Flameling, apothecarius by my path. My companion and I work together with the Arcanists here, and we investigate the Red Madness. How may I help you? With all due respect to your thirst for knowledge, I am not a magister, and I've got my hands full. In a nutshell, we are healers, and our path is to cure ailments with magic and alchemy. Our monastery is far to the north, in the Frostcliff Mountains. However, you won't be able to reach it at the moment due to the heavy snowfall. And in case that doesn't sate your appetite, there are a couple of books about us in the library, or maybe even the Chronicum. Aside from the obvious, not much unfortunately. The most important thing to know is that it's extremely hard to determine if someone is infected with it. Afflicted people show their open madness quite late, and at that point, it's usually too late already. Walk blessed. Finn and Carbos, of course. Who doesn't know them? An odd duo and completely inseparable. Why do you ask? What? How? How do you know that? My Malphus, that's... one tragic event after another. Now listen. This question might seem peculiar, but is there any chance you found amulets on them? The emblems of the Apothecari. It's a ritual. Whenever one of our members passes away, their amulet will be put in Soldran's halls, as remembrance, so to speak. They are silver with a violet jewel. Have you found them? Damn it. We can't even pay them their last respects. Well, thank you for the message anyway, even if it's a grim one. I'll send a pigeon with the news to the League as soon as possible. Well, then you've come to the right place. Walk blessed. Well, then you've come to the right place. Walk then. There must be a solution to that.
I haven't seen your face before. What do you want? Huh. Do you now? Well, if the keepers let you run around in here, I suppose you have business with the Order. So I guess there's no harm in trading with you. But don't think it will cost you any less than somewhere else. Walk blessed. Huh. Do you now? Well, if the keepers let you run around in here, I suppose you have business with the Order. So I guess there's no harm in trading with you. But don't think it'll cost you any less than somewhere else. Walk blessed.
This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't here. Pathlessness wherever you look. Where is this supposed to lead? Yes, that makes sense. Huh? Oh, hello. You're the companion of that mercenary, aren't Dalveric, or whatever his name is. I don't want to be disrespectful, but are times so bad that the Order needs to resort to hiring mercenaries? I just don't know. Let's hope he knows what he's doing.
Walk blessed. Hello.
Transcribe verse 80 100 times. Sky can rain fire. Magisters never change.
That's beyond me.
Huh? A foreigner, huh? Well, you've chosen a strange time to visit this country.
Well met.
Who are you?
They were only 200 people strong. Do you know the aged man of
Verse 80 100 times.
Huh?
Sky can rain fire. Magisters never change.
As in
glow of death and pallid light illuminate
This is holy
of
ground,
night.
You do not belong here.
The windows of the aged man's abode. If you batter at his door, say farewell to our world forever. One who entered never walked back on the road from the aged man's abode. Notorious of what spread fame, yet no one knows him. By his name, the aged man in his abode on a solitary cliff. Ghastly voices speak of pains, the blood is freezing near.
Pathlessness wherever you look. Where is this supposed to lead? This is holy ground, Outlander. You don't belong here.
Walk blessed.
As if they...
Yes?